My girlfriend Sienna and I were on the couch, the one I'd saved up for watching a British mystery show. Suddenly, she paused it and turned to me, her expression dead serious. "Dylan, I love you," she began. But what came next felt like a knife twisting in my gut. "But you're a safe haven. I need to be a player in my new world. I need to be seen at gallery openings, not with you watching a mystery show. You're holding me back." A cold feeling settled deep in my chest. It wasn't that she thought I was boring. She saw me as a liability to her personal brand. Then she dropped the bombshell. The career break. She said, "I need to date people who align with my new status, people who get the hustle. Spencer has already asked me out. I need to see what's out there for my career networking. But you're my future, Dylan. You're my stability. This is a temporary pause for us. Just wait for me. You're the end game." She wanted me to be her safety net, an insurance policy she could cash in after her professional adventure was over. The idea of settling down had always scared me a little, but the idea of just waiting for her felt like a far worse betrayal of myself. I couldn't be her backup plan. Finally, I looked at her and said, "Okay. You want to explore your options? Explore them. But I'm going to explore mine, too." Sienna moved back to her own place, and almost immediately her Instagram turned into a highlight reel of her and Spencer's adventurous, professional dating life. Meanwhile, I was alone, staring at my phone, just trying to process the humiliation. Then my phone rang. It was Harper, Sienna's younger sister. Harper was 24, studying psychology in grad school, and she was everything Sienna wasn't: thoughtful, self-assured, and completely genuine. She was calling out of concern, worried about some of Sienna's cryptic social media posts. I told her everything, not about being called boring, but about being asked to wait while Sienna dated up for her career. "Jesus Christ," Harper said. "She's dating Spencer for brand alignment? She's using both of you. She thinks she can just rent a bad boy and then buy back her stable boyfriend when she's done. That's what's truly messed up." Harper had always been easy to talk to, but that night our conversation felt different. I was seeing her as her own person for the first time, someone who saw right through Sienna's chaos. She invited me to a psychology conference the next weekend. "As friends," she assured me. The conference was fascinating. We listened to talks about attachment theory and how shared core values, not just being attracted to someone's chaotic energy, create lasting bonds. I kept glancing over at Harper, who was diligently taking notes, and I realized her stability wasn't a liability. It was a superpower. Afterward, we went to dinner at this little Italian place with red and white checkered tablecloths. It was nothing Insta-worthy, but the conversation just flowed effortlessly. She asked me what I ever saw in Sienna, and I admitted I thought her chaos was making me more adventurous. Harper had a different take. "You're already outgoing," she said. "You're just not performative about it. Sienna needs an audience. She has to make sure everyone knows she's enjoying things. You just enjoy them. That's mature." Over dessert, she stopped me. "Dylan, I really like you. I've liked you for a while. Sienna is the one who chose to step away. Why can't you do the same?" It felt like crossing a line, but she was right. Sienna had made her choice. She asked me to wait for her convenience. So I said yes. Harper and I started dating in secret, and for 2 months, every date was a masterclass in what genuine connection felt like. Meanwhile, Sienna's career dating experiment was spectacularly collapsing. Spencer turned out to be completely self-absorbed and shallow, and Sienna's social media shifted to generic platitudes about self-care and solitude. Then she called me, trying to sound casual, ready for the end game. I told her I was seeing someone. "Who?" she hissed. "Is it someone I know?" "It's complicated," I replied, glancing over at Harper, who was lying right next to me in bed. The final confrontation happened 2 weeks later. Harper and I were at a bistro when Sienna and her mother walked in. The moment Sienna saw us, her face went from confusion to pure rage. "Are you kidding me?" she snapped. "You were dating my sister a month after we broke up," Harper calmly corrected her. "Ex-boyfriend, and it's not cheating if you broke up with him first." You've always been jealous of me, Sienna accused Harper. That was my cue. I stood up. Harper didn't steal anything. You threw me away because you thought you could find a better accessory for your career. Harper saw my value when you didn't. That's not stealing, that's just good judgment. I put you on hold, Sienna cried. I was coming back. That was your plan, I countered. I'm not a backup plan, Sienna. I'm not your safety net. You gave up on us 3 months ago when you decided I wasn't enough for you. Sienna's mom had to drag her out of the restaurant, but not before Sienna screamed that this wasn't over. Harper and I just sat back down.
She didn't throw anything, I joked, and we were both just relieved it was over. The fallout was immediate and predictable, but Harper and I were solid. Her dad even invited me over to watch the game a week later. Sienna wanted me to be a stationary point in her life, a prize to collect after her professional development phase.
Instead, I chose to move forward with the person who respected my consistency from the start. So, here's the question for you all. Am I the jerk for choosing to date my girlfriend's sister, not as revenge, but because she explicitly put me on reserve to date people in her league for her career? Let me know your thoughts down in the verdict zone. Thanks for watching.